Hi, my name is Lisa Cash Hansen, and I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an author, and I'm a mother. Last night we had an election, and I truly believe that the face of America has been forever changed. I've been in countless debates that really were pretty senseless, and no matter what you say, I've seen that there's a huge division. It's sad, it's frustrating. Even with the elections, the country was literally split in half. And I woke up today, the day after the elections, and to be honest, I was very disheartened for a number of reasons that I'm not going to go into. And I remember thinking, what am I going to tell my daughter about this time in our country with the economy the way it is and what's happening? And then I decided that I believe that, for those of you who know me, obviously I'm a woman of faith, so that's important. But I think that another hope for America and a hope for you and our country is the entrepreneur. And I'll tell you why that is. Because if we can teach our children and the generation that we have in front of us now, if we can teach them the principles of business, how to launch a dream, how to make money, then a small handout from the government is going to be so undesirable to them. And I want to tell you something, so many people say, well, what about the seniors and what about this girl who can't get anything? And I don't believe in that, because I believe that if people are true entrepreneurs, if they are succeeding, if they are doing well, if their business is booming, they are the most generous people on the earth. They are the most giving. And here's the deal. If you live off a government check, you are in survival mode. You're not going to be able to help anybody. You will never build a business on a government check. You will never launch your dream built on a government check. You're not going to make any cures for any diseases living on a government check. You are a prisoner to that governor's check, or the government, wherever that check comes from. And you are greater than that. You are more than that. You see, the thing is that I think that people who desire the government to help them, it's because you're in survival mode. And I've been there, and sometimes we still go through hard times. And when you're in survival mode, it's like this. This is all you see. So of course you think they're helping you, because they're showing you, here's this money, here's your check, here's your whatever. But what you don't see is everything that's behind here. Because with this small thing they're giving you, they're controlling your life. Thomas Jefferson said that a government that's big enough to give you everything is big enough to take everything away from you. And that is true. So meanwhile, while the government is giving you this little pittance, you are robbing yourself of the dreams, the visions, the goals that you could have. You will never be a Michael Jordan or a Steve Jobs living off the government. Those things, those dreams are built with drive, motivation, work, hard work, a dream, a vision. You can't get that just sitting by and waiting on the government. And so, even though I didn't know what I was going to tell my daughter, this is my message to my beautiful daughter. And I hope this is the message to yourself and to children in the world everywhere, even if they're not in our country. The thing that we as entrepreneurs can pass on to our children is this. You can have anything in this world that you dream of. Within you may lie the cure for cancer. Within you may lie the greatest invention that man has ever seen. Within you lies the biggest destiny that will change humanity and help them forever. Dreams, visions, businesses, finances. You're never going to build a home for girls, if that's your dream, or for pregnant girls or unwed mothers, if you're living off a government check. It's up to us to do things, to change things for humanity. If we continue to allow the government to rule and to dominate us, then they're going to tell you how much you can give to people. They are going to tell you what you can do with your money. So if you have it in your heart to start an orphanage, and they don't want you to, you're not going to. If you have it in your heart to help families, but you're living off them, how are you going to make that dream possible? You're not. And so that's the idea behind a true entrepreneur. You build a business and a life and succeed so that you can be a help and a blessing to so many other people and not be limited and squeezed into the box of the government, who is slowly but surely enslaving every human being in America. And so what I'm going to do after this election, I'm going to work like never before to work on my baby product, the Snugwug that I told you about, to increase my business, to inspire other women, to teach young children, wherever they may be. You know, maybe one day I could have something that would help inner city kids, to teach them that you can have a dream. You are better than waiting on the government to give you money. You have dreams and visions and a future and a hope and big things inside of you that the world needs. And they're never going to see it if you just rely on this government to take care of you. Because this government is going to take care of you, all right, until they can control you. And that's what's going to happen. Because that's what's happened throughout history. But America used to be different. We came here to make our dreams come true. And I believe in America. And I believe in our dreams. And I believe in my dream. So, today and from this day forward, I'm going to teach the spirit of entrepreneurism to everyone that I can. And it's my heart's desire that that is the reason for businesses to flourish all over this nation. That small business owners, you will not lose hope that maybe you can't afford certain health cares or things, but that you would be inspired, motivated, strengthened like never before to come together to help other people, to teach them how to be business owners themselves, to encourage dreams of new products, new innovations, whatever it may be, at even the smallest age. I know that there are programs that help young entrepreneurs. Those are more important than ever before, because if we do teach our children that there is no limit and that nothing is impossible, then if the government decides to try to force them to live off a puny handout check, they're never going to accept it, because they understand that they have a destiny that's so much greater, that's so much bigger, that the dreams that are in their heart will never, ever be limited by the United States government. So that is why I say today clearly that the hope for America does not lie in any president, does not lie in any political figure. The hope for America does not lie in the government at all. They have been proven to be dishonest, liars, and everything else. And that's without going into our current president or any other person for that matter. The hope for America is in her people, in the hearts of those with dreams and with visions. And so I encourage you today, like never before, whatever it is, now is your time. If you want to be an author, please go do it. If you want to launch a school for women, do that. If you want to create a clothing line, a baby product, as I've done, a coaching business, whatever is in your heart, do it. And then pass it down to your children. And have your children teach other people's children. And go into the inner city and teach those precious children. Teach everyone you know, everywhere you go, that the spirit of entrepreneurism is alive. And it is the true hope of America. I believe in you, and I believe that your dreams are coming to pass, and I believe you're going to have visions like you've never had before of products, of ideas, of growth. Because in this time of uncertainty for so many, in this time where there's so many waiting to be employed, sitting on the sidelines, or trying so hard to get a job that never seems to come, it's in that place that the birth of a dream is going to happen. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen for our future. And just know, the true hope for America is you.